What's going on, you guys, and welcome to this Let's Play series of Stranded Alien Dawn. I'm doing a military outpost operation here. I kind of already did a little bit of recording, and, well, Ember starved to death, so we're gonna fix that. It's a good thing that I restarted it as well. My little one was screaming her head off for like the first 20 minutes of the video, so go ahead, and I think this time I'm going to focus part of the room. I'm going to focus the part of the room that I want to have completed. So to about here. There we go. Do that. Do this. Alright. So the reason I'm doing this is I need to get my storage inside immediately. And that way I'm not wasting a ton of resources or time. So now that that's done, how do they starve if there's food over here? That doesn't make any sense. Oh well. I could probably make food too, that might help. Make until 6. Recipes. Meat soup, make until 6. Okay. So now that is all squared away, we are waiting for our first mission. And honestly, probably get away with building part of the wall. Not all of it, just part of it. I still need to gather some trees, which I'll do right now. Okay. I'm going to need stone, which looks like we have some active over here. But we're going to activate a little bit more. There we go. Somebody broke the table? Oh, that's fun. And it's probably because of the, well, a couple factors, honestly. First and foremost, they don't have any kind of actual flooring. It's just a foundation. It's not this nice paving that's going to help them out a little bit. Now, I would have gone with carpeting. We just don't have the cotton on hand to do that yet. Though I probably will eventually upgrade them all to cotton. Why is Ember on a sad wander? And do I have something for meat available? I do. Alright, I'm gonna need to find something to hunt and eat. Here we are. Let's kill some of these. Hunt those. See if there's anything over here. There is not. All the meat's way over here. Man. Well, I know one way to get it to come over. I just have to build a farm, which I will be doing that eventually. But right now we have more important things to worry about. Like also hunting you. Oh, they're all coming out of the woodworks. Is anyone gonna help Ken? Ember? Anyone? Nope. We're alrighty. So let's go ahead and... Oh, it's dead, so I can't. Ah, man. So I have to observe a living specimen? Okay. See if I can't find a living specimen to observe. I'm not gonna lie, those would be kind of useful to have around. Oh, here's all the livestock. This is what I should have gone after. And I think I'm going to. And there's dogs. Get an observation. I think I might use the dogs in this playthrough. That's a bit close to a nest, but I think that's another food source. So I'm gonna grab that. Obviously, I don't have it observed yet, so I'm gonna want to grab it. And I don't see one any closer to base, or I would go after that one. Ken's bleeding. Is anyone gonna treat Ken? Do I not have bandages? No, I got first aid. So why is nobody treating Ken? Okay, here comes Ember. She'll take care of Ken. Man. Why is nobody else doing it? Like, I think... Isn't Melody a healer? Or Rita? I thought I had 3 people that had the healing ability. Oh well. Ember's here just in time to take care of Ken. That's going to be useful. That's going to be useful as well. Once they're built, I'll get them moved inside. Let's see if I can move this one yet. I can. Alright, sweet. So I'm going to put this probably right here by the door. Alright, the next thing I'm going to do is we're going to activate our stockpile. I'm going to run it the full length that we have situated here. And this one is going to be construction materials. Mainly carbon nanotubes that we don't have available right now. My little one's still awake? Are you serious? Man, this little girl has no quit. And so metal alloys, as it's the step prior to the carbon nanotubes. After that, we're going to run the scrap metal. Disable all these. Food and that stuff's going to go back here in a little bit. And then just a little temporary something, as this entire ground floor is going to be stockpile, as well as a few other things. So then this one, all the way here. And this one, is this one already scrap metal? Okay, so this one's going to be concrete, which we don't have available to us yet. The one next to that is going to be... Huh? What do you mean? I'm confused here. Oh, he was building it while I was working on it. I'll take care of that and that one, so that one, once it's done, What was wrong with this one? I'm not sure. So 1 and then 2. So why wouldn't I be able to... Blocks access to another device. What device is it blocking access to? That's what I'm not understanding here. Oh well, let's go ahead and just run it. And see what's going on with the stockpile. Yeah, I honestly don't know what's going on over there. Oh well. Alright, so we discovered a dog. Jack's having a meltdown. Some meat is rotting away because we didn't get it transported. Man, what was going on with our life? I can tell you this much though, I need another person in here working. And I need them immediately. What am I low on? Stone? Okay, so let's go ahead, deactivate this over here. And this one right here. That should be good enough. Oh, so they are doing some butchering. Why aren't they bringing the meat over then? That's the part that... Oh, that's really close. That's the part that's not making sense to me, is why they're not bringing it over. I wonder, is there any stone over here? Go ahead and mine those. There ain't no way I'm getting to this. Let's disable that. There we go. I honestly don't know if I'm going to be able to get to these. I know this one, definitely not, but that one's possible. These two are possible. Alright, can I put it down now? Sweet. Thank God. Alright, so this one was concrete. This one is going to be brick. After that, we have stone. Now there's probably going to be a little bit of room over here, which is why we're going to have some of the benches. And so this one was what? That was brick. Right, so scrap metal. Yeah, this one's going to be stone. And then we have hay, wooden sticks. Alright, so this one is going to be hay. Alright. And then we have sticks and wood. And then our stockpiles will mostly be done. So that one was sticks. And then we have the wood. Alright, and that takes care of those. Now they need to start working on it. And once it's enclosed, for the most part, I'll get started on the second half. Honestly, let's see here. Need to do a spot for the food. Should be right there. So construct Wall construct. And ceiling construct. And then go to shelves. What do I have more of? I have more scrap metal. Alright, so let's go ahead and run a shelf. This shelf is going to be raw food, cooked meats, or cooked meals. It's also going to hold our medicines and our others. After that, let's get just a little bit more constructed. Or honestly, let's just construct the whole thing. Who am I kidding? And then go up to here and make sure everything is constructed. There we go. Alright, now while that's running, let's see what's going on over here. Make sure I have enough food. Can't really tell what the food is. I think that's some food. That's some food. Oh, here's our food. Sweet. So we have some food, so nobody's gonna starve to death. However, we're about to be attacked. So draft everybody. And we're going to put them on top of the roof. I'm also going to check expeditions, make sure we... Ooh, we got a distress signal. How did I miss this? Rita. Rita, what's going on? Oh yeah, I still have Rita drafted. There we go. Alright, so hopefully that distress signal, we can still get somebody. The thick smoke might also give us an opportunity at a person. I'm really hoping that I didn't just, mess up. Sending Rita late. I mean, it is the last day. Hopefully the person is a survivor. And fingers crossed that if we do get anybody, it's not Connor. I don't want to do that trophy this time, especially on hard. There's no way to get him off the planet except for to complete the mission. Alright, now let's focus on the attack. So I'm going to put Ember right here on the corner. I'm going to put, I thought that was Ember. I'm going to put Ember right there in the middle. I'm going to grab Melody, put Melody there. Grab Laura. And there we go. What's Jack doing? Jack almost got killed. Let's put Jack on the left. And I believe the enemy's coming from this direction. Yep, there they are. One Juno Demolisher. Bleeding out in 8 days. Jeez. So it's got a little tiny nick, which is going to be beneficial when when it gets closer. We can speed up time a little bit more. Oh, nice, we got to get it done. Alright, and since they're right here on the ledge, we should be able to attack. Okay, I'm gonna grab everybody now and bring them down. And undraft. We do have some bandages to take care of Ember. I'm going to craft some healing stuffs now. And so we need 20 bandages at least. Need some antibiotics. I didn't even get to see what that said from Rita. But Rita just did something. I think she had to bury somebody. No biggie. Alright, so craft. Healing balm from the juicy leaf times 20. And craft some pipe leaf times 10, as it does have some sort of calming, relaxing effect. Our survivors will be less likely to experience mental breakdowns. I think it's also used for pain management. I'm not entirely sure. Alright, then next, let's go ahead and activate all of the fencing. And here, it's a shame that I can't select all of it, so I'll just wait until it's built more or less. But I'm going to have it be stored here first. Then again, let's just, well, so that's the food. Activate wood. Two about there. And over here. Okay. So this is temporary. Once I do what I'm going to be doing for this storage above, it's going to look a little bit nicer than what it's showing right now. But this is going to be the fabrics for right now. This is going to be the electronics. What do you mean? Shenanigans. Really, game? Because they're constructed over there on one square? Whatever, okay. This one is going to be crafting materials. Afterwards, let's get a double wardrobe. 1, 2, and 3. And this one will be apparel. This one will be weapons, and this one will be tools. Just for now. We're probably gonna have more, but just for now. Now I need to get everybody to work on all of this. Excuse me? Did I not have that selected previously? Like, what is this? Oh, maybe I didn't have that selected, but I know I had all of this. What is going on? No, so I'm gonna have to manually do each little section here. Alright, and then this one was sticks. There we go. Yeah, that was some weird nonsense. But okay. Let that go. What else do we have that we need to do here? I want to get a farm. However, I'm not sure exactly where I want to put it, because I do want to have that trap area. I'm almost wondering if I should have like a mini farm like right off to this side. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Alright, so let's go ahead and cut all of this. Harvest and then cut and cut. Alright, so the farm. Food stuff. Let me go on this side. And so that one. And the glitter cap. It's going to be the small food stuff. at least, 2 things, as I still need room over here. And then, let's see here, maybe the tall cactus over on this side? No, that's too much. That's going to go on the outside. How large is this one? 2? Honestly, I don't want them. I really don't want them there, actually. I'm probably going to end up putting them, like, over here. Seems like the best place for it. So, let's get working on that one. What was the largest thing? This? Alright, so let's start from right about here. Make sure I can go down all the way. No issues. Okay. No issues. Next, where's the... There it is. So do that one. That was the 2 largest ones. And then from there, let me see here, what's not to there? Okay. Then the grain, just a little field like that. And then we have the glitter caps, which will probably be a larger field. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't have these up. I mean, if I need some, there is some. But all it really does is make syrup. Once I get to that part, we'll take care of it then. But currently, just not interested. Alright, so for this one, we have hungry pests. Ew. Alright, time to kill them. Hunt them. How's the construction coming along? It isn't. Okay, so let's just not plant right now. I'll let her do a little bit of planting in each of them. So she did a little planting there. Where's all my combat specialists? Why aren't they hunting? They're doing everything else but. Alright, Jack's going at it. Ember just went to help. Laura went back to construction, which is where I need her currently. Once I get done with the construction, that's when I'm going to have Laura take a break from constructing a little bit more, as we do have, a little bit of a storage room for now for the basic resource elements, and we have our I would say it's about 80% of our stockpile storage. Once we get the second floor constructed, I did say we were going to be moving all of the shelves, all of the armors and tools and weapons. I'm going to put a kitchen up there, a place to eat. That's what my people need. Okay, so can't believe I didn't do this yet. Large table. We'll just do a basic stone one, and let's go put it over here. Yeah, let's put it over here. Okay, so first things first, a staircase made of stone leading up. Okay, after that, that's when we can do the large table. made of stone. I could put one here, put one there, and put one there. And then, oops, I didn't mean to put that one right there, but we can go ahead and cancel that. Go to chair, not armchair, stone, and there we go. And they can go ahead and eat right there. Hit start. What pests are still alive? Ah, I see. I have no queued research. Melody's getting to crafting, which is what I need her to do with the bandages. Ew, what happened here? Hold on. Fabrics. Electronics. Okay, so this one was going to be medicines and other, which we can then select the whole row of this, deselect those two, so that's just food. Our tools and stuff will be going in there. All right, there we go. Storage is squared away. And it seems like I have some concrete finally, so go ahead and deselect concrete everywhere where it's not supposed to be. That's the hay, that's the stone, nearly there. This one is the brick. That one's concrete. I hate that I have to go and do all of these individually. That's fine though. It's not like I have anything else to do. I just wish that these stockpiles had been already crafted. Because then I wouldn't have to select all of these. It'd just be one entire row. Oh, what did I just do? Oh, I hit the cap. Okay, so then this one is going to be concrete. No, it's not, because that was all of them selected for that entire row. And so that's all selected, that's selected. Now I just need to do these two. So that one's concrete, and this one is concrete. Did I miss that other mission again? Seriously? No, we're not having that. I guess we're having that. Alright, we'll let him go after that calling. Man, I need to pay more attention to my rooms. Or my missions. My rooms, sorry. I see research concrete rooms, and my mind immediately jumped to that instead. That one's hay. That one's stone. Yeah, it probably became disactive right when I was dealing with all of this. Oh well. No harm, no foul. Just a lot of clicking. Okay, I think that's everything. I think. And then once bricks are available, I'll have to do it again. Yeah, that's all of that's everything. Okay, cool. How's the roof looking? Slow. Insufficient stone. So as soon as we get all of that wood moved over, let's harvest some of that. We'll get the rest of this stone. Trying to see if there's any other stone locations nearby. Let's see, did I harvest this over here yet? Darn, I did. What about in here? It's not really enough, so probably not. What about over there? No. Not really. Not really. And now we're just like really far from the base, so not worth the time. Is there anything left from here? There is. Insect, no, I don't want that. I do have some stone over here that needs to be transported. There we go. Some more stuff to do. Let me see what's Ken up to. Right, he has some debris that he can work on. She's still crafting. I don't want to activate any more crafting until I absolutely have to, but I need these healing items. These healing items are huge. Move that one to right there, and move this one to right there. Now hopefully we can get somebody in here working. Oh yeah, that's right. Laura's still constructing the fence. We were waiting on some wood. Looks like Ember's doing some transport. She's still gonna have to do all the wood stone gathering though. Yeah, mainly in this video we're just trying to get the storage, like I said, you guys. Did Jack not go on this? What's going on? I thought I sent... No, hold on, let's see. No, I want to send someone with intellect skill below level 5. Alright, Rita. I'll send Rita. I need to remember that Rita is the person that I need to be sending on these missions anyways. So, let's send her. I wonder why it said that it wanted somebody with intellect below level 5, though. That's weird. It's like oddly specific. This is taking a lot longer than I thought it would. Not gonna lie, you guys. You know, I thought we'd have already been constructing the walls. I mean, we are getting things placed on the walls, and there is some work to the ceiling. But I thought it would have already been built. Currently, the only person that's really doing any building is Laura. And thank God I paused the farms, because we wouldn't be getting anything done over here. And I need to get this stuff done ASAP so that my food will stop rotting away. My resources will stop deteriorating at a significantly faster rate than they're supposed to. What would Lara fight to get level 1? Okay. A little strange, but okay. Using some salvage. Man, I need them to do some construction. Besides Lara. And honestly, Jack and Ember aren't going to construct until all of that's completed. Go there immediately. Sounds kind of fishy. Okay. Rita will feel uneasy? Nah, we don't want her feeling uneasy. Let's go ahead and complete this source call. Oh, nice. Maxed out her intellect. Well, Melody, I think we got a new. Well, honestly, I wouldn't mind having two people with high intellect. I think I'm going to continue with Melody doing research. Speaking of, we need to work on a couple things here. Heat pumping being one of them. I don't have anything to make tasty meals yet. Flat cannons. I love the flat cannons. Those things are so OP. Very good, Lara's back to constructing the walls. Is she gonna go through that, or? I mean, I see Jack doing some transport, but I don't understand why he's not, like, helping. And here we go for another round of aggressive animals. Yep, there they are at the bottom of the base here. They just love to spawn down here, which is one reason why I think this spot is going to be absolutely overpowered by the end of the playthrough, because even the flyers, I think they would, I mean, obviously they would probably be able to go up here and go right at where I have everything set up, and that's where the flat cannons are going to be, while all of these are going to take their time. So by the time they even get to, like, right here, all of the flyers should be annihilated, and then I can take my survivors and mount them, or deposit them to the places where I want to have them. And I could have a couple wall fortifications here where they could be standing at, sniping over. Well, honestly, I'm going to have the wall there, so I don't know how it's going to play out. I'll probably just have them up here with the turrets, shooting down. Or if we have enough turrets, we'll probably just let the turrets handle them and let my survivors do what they need to be doing instead of focusing on the combat. Why is Rita hurt? Alright, so let's go ahead and grab everybody now. I think enough time has passed. We're going to put them back up on the roof. Alright, and then, let's see, Ember's not up here, so let's get her up. Melody just has a pike. Ken has a weapon, so let's put him right there. He has a weapon, so let's put him there. And there we go. All of my survivors. Now, it's good to get off the ground and away from these exploders, because those things will hurt. I once had, on the last playthrough that I did, I forget who it was. I think it was Ken. But somebody was, like, standing next to, like, 15 of these explosive bots, and they, like, detonated. And, like, I kid you not, whoever it was had, like, 5 HP. They almost died. It was crazy. They fell over, and thankfully there was no bleeding, but like it literally like took all of their HP away. Had it inflicted bleeding, they would have been done instantaneously. It was crazy, you guys. I forget which episode it was, but go take a look at it. I think it was about halfway through. I think it was like between year 4 and year 5, somewhere in there. So probably, let's say, between episode 14 and 17. Or no, sorry. I'd say like maybe episode 10 to 16. Somewhere in that range. It was one of the bug attacks that happened to us. And by us, I mean the survivors. Not really me, because, yeah, the bugs can't hurt me. Imagine, though. Imagine a world of gaming much akin to the world of Sword Art Online, to where you put on a helmet in the initial Sword Art Online, mind you. You would put on a helmet, and it would like connect to your brain. So if you got hurt in the world, it felt like you got hurt in real life, and you were stuck in this device. So if you died in the game, you died in real life, just because your brain perceived it to be that, you know? Some crazy stuff. Alright, so we have low food. We can fix that by harvesting some glitter caps. And then another thing we can do is we can look at our survivors. So it's Melody that's going to starve to death. She must only eat veggies, so go to the raw food and let her eat the vegetables. We'll let her eat those raw. And there went her starvation away perfectly. That's exactly what it was. There was no vegetarian meal available. So it's the reason you want to deselect their ability to eat. Speaking of, let's go ahead and let them eat all that vegetables for all of them. The reason you want to do it initially is because the only thing you really have is, well, mainly to get away from having the meat as a food source. Raw meat will hurt people more than it's going to be beneficial to them. So it's best just to disable all of the raw food until you've at least farmed or observed the berries or the vegetables. Let's see here. Don't got to worry about cargo pod. Melody's back to researching. Well, that's the heat pumping. That's right. We're going to need that. And if we're at that stage, let's go ahead and get some power started. The first thing we need is to figure out where we're going to put it. Honestly, I think I'm going to put it over here. In this corner. Away from everything. And we're going to run it along the wall. Let me see, probably a couple more. There we go. No, one more, and then there. And then after that, let's go ahead and get the solar panels. And then same thing, we're going to line them all up. This way we can get our CPUs, or the electronics? Yeah, we can get the electronics utilized and placed in here before they expire, which is going to be pretty soon now that I think about it. After that, it's spread these out a little bit. A little here and there. You want it to be close enough to where the power pole will have that little line coming off of it, connecting it to another power pole, as well as all the lines coming off it connecting to the electronics. So that seems to be good. After this, let's go ahead and run some power along this back wall wherever we can. Like this, as we have a relay back here to power, so it's best just to have that readily available. And there we go. And it should connect to the house as well. If it doesn't, then we'll just have to figure something out. Why is that not selected? Weird. Okay, so that's all selected now. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to select the wall again. Start from here. Run it all the way around. Why are you constructing a wall when you could be constructing one down here? Huh. Whatever. Right, after that, let's go ahead and grab the ceiling. And again, it's going to be made of stone. So start from this end. And there we have it. Okay, so probably going to put the batteries over here. I'll start by placing 4, but we're only going to really build 2. Or I'm going to place 6, but we're only really going to build 2 initially. And then as we get resources and the need for extra storage, we'll start, activating them. Now once they get all built, we'll still have all of this extra room over here for more, and that'll be the power room. And afterwards, let's go ahead and get a, that's what, 2, so 1, 2, 3. Just in case we need more, go ahead and do that. Create a wall, and that'll be your power storage. Afterwards, grab a doorway. And it doesn't need to be centered or anything, but honestly, I like to center it. It should be right about there. Or just one to the left, so somewhere around there. Now the reason that I counted the spacing here and then added 1 plus the spacing is if we need it, it's easier to visualize it honestly. But if we need it, we can place more along here and have a single row in between to repair them. And this entire back wall will be just completely nothing but these. Honestly, I don't think we're going to need this extra space, but better safe than sorry. So we're going to let that craft out. And I'm missing some stone and some metal, which that's because my limit has been reached. It needs to be utilized before anything. So let's see what's going on down here. I need these built. Still just Lara constructing. Let me take a look here. Activities. So they all have construction available, but nobody's really doing it besides Lara. And that's because, the big 3, what we're going to call them, the combat specialists, Ember, Jack, and Ken, they could be helping, but they're doing important tasks like cutting down trees, mining stone, and gathering scrap metal for our future trap farm that we're going to be building. And we're low on food. Oof. Somebody needs to be gathering. No, I don't need the silicon leaves, I need the food. Somebody's not transporting. Or I wonder why that is. Why is there just meat laying here? Okay, we need to get this construction stuff set. What can I pause? I think I have too many things, going and not enough people constructing. So for the time being, I'm going to disable this stone gathering. Is it anywhere else? I don't see it anywhere else. Okay. I'm going to disable that just for the time being and see if that'll actually get some more people to do construction. Because Ember's getting to it now, which is a good thing to see. But she's not feeling too well. And so it looks like the wall is completed all the way around on the first floor. And they're getting to work on this. They need to be working on this. But they're not going to until the floor for the second floor is done, which would be the first floor ceiling. And then they'll construct all of this. And then they'll construct this and all of this. So I think I just need to be a little patient. Now the reason that we're missing 1600 stone is because it's mainly this upper portion of the ceiling here, and then all the other blues spots that you see. So I'm gonna let them construct what they need, and then I'm gonna have Ember go back and do some more stone farming once it's nearly completed. But that's for a different video, as unfortunately I ran out of time and I don't want to go over, which I have a bad habit of doing. So thank you guys for coming through. We got the beginnings of our storage compound done. We have our house done. The walls are up, and a little bit of a farm. Speaking of, let's go ahead and plant that. Now we have some food coming in. But thank you guys for coming through. I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day. Fantastic rest of your day. You guys take care, you stay safe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Later, guys.